Have you ever felt the agony of being neglected by someone you deeply love? They belittle you, disregarding your feelings and emotions. They make you feel unimportant, never giving you a place of significance in their life, despite your wholehearted love. What if I informed you that there's a method to alter this dynamic, to make them feel driven to place you as a priority in their life? In this video, we'll outline 10 guidelines to transform into a magnetic individual that others will be eager to include in their lives. Rule number 1. Retain a degree of mystery. Humans are naturally drawn to the unknown, fascinated by what is not readily apparent. Embrace the allure of being mysterious. When you exude an aura of intrigue, others will be compelled to uncover the concealed aspects of your personality. Picture yourself as an engrossing novel, with certain chapters kept secret, enticing them to eagerly explore each page in their quest to unveil your distinctive story. During initial conversations, refrain from disclosing every detail about yourself. Instead, gradually unveil more information, peeling back the layers of your character. Allow them to contemplate your thoughts, dreams, and experiences, as the element of mystery sparks their curiosity and brings them closer. By making your moves less predictable, their interest in understanding you deepens. Maintaining a sense of mystery leaves them longing for more of your presence in their life. Keep in mind that your objective is not to expose your entire life for public consumption. You are a complex, captivating individual with unexplored dimensions. By preserving an air of mystery, you kindle their desire for your continued involvement in their world. Rule number 2. Evoke a fear of loss. People often underestimate what they readily have, but their perspective shifts when confronted with the possibility of losing something valuable. Envision yourself as the person they cannot imagine life without, someone whose absence leaves an irreplaceable void. You're not just an option, you're an indispensable necessity. How do you achieve this? By demonstrating that your world extends beyond them. You exude independence, self-assurance, and a sense of completeness in your own right. Your life is a thrilling adventure, even in the absence of their presence. Confidence and self-sufficiency possess a magnetic allure, making people aspire to be part of your world because they view it as a privilege, not a given right. When they realize you're not just another person seeking their attention but a formidable force, that's when they intensify their efforts. You're not here to pursue love or beg for morsels of attention. You're here to have them pursue you. They will be the ones striving for your attention. Therefore, instill a sense of fear regarding the possibility of losing you. Encourage them to actively seek your attention and position yourself as a valuable asset. Remember, you're not just a participant in this pursuit. You're the indispensable champion they cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3. Cultivate your own happiness. This emphasizes the notion that happiness stems from within. It involves being self-assured, content, and self-reliant, qualities that heighten your attractiveness to others. Instead of relying on someone else for your happiness, you nurture your own joy and fulfillment. This self-confidence and independence possess a magnetic allure, making you more appealing to those in your vicinity. People naturally gravitate towards individuals who exude positivity and self-assuredness. When you find contentment in your life, you serve as a source of inspiration and enlightenment for others. By crafting your own happiness, you communicate that you're not seeking fulfillment through others. You stand as a complete and joyful individual in your own right. This mindset is captivating because it doesn't burden others with the responsibility of making you happy. Your goal isn't to find happiness in someone else. Instead, you're here to share your happiness and mutually enhance each other's lives. You become an irresistible presence, radiating positivity and confidence that inevitably draws others towards you. Rule number 4. Be valuable and encourage their investment. You are the invaluable gem they fervently desire to possess, and they will go to great lengths to include you in their life. You're not just a passing interest, you signify a substantial commitment. People tend to hold dear what they've worked for. As they invest their emotions and dedicate their time to you, their connection deepens. They will perceive you as someone exceptionally special and won't take you for granted. Remember, your role isn't to plead for their attention or affection. Your aim is to showcase that you are a valuable addition to their life, and they must earn the privilege of having you around. Allow them the space to invest time, emotion, and energy in pursuing you. It's time to become the one they can't resist investing in, as your presence evolves into an invaluable asset they cannot afford to lose. Rule number 5. Maintain your independence. This emphasizes the significance of safeguarding your independence and resisting the urge to let someone become the sole focus of your existence. Envision yourself as a brilliant star in the night sky, emitting your own light and energy. You don't orbit around another person. You have your distinct orbit, your individual life, and your unique interests. It's crucial to avoid becoming overly fixated on someone to the point where they become the center of your universe. You possess your own passions, aspirations, and identity. This approach creates an air of mystery and fascination, leaving them intrigued about your world and what drives you. Your independent spirit and the sense of adventure you bring to the relationship become more appealing. Keep in mind that your aim is not to lose your identity within someone else. It's to enhance each other's lives while preserving your individuality. By not making them the focal point of your life, you become more captivating and irresistible. By leading a life beyond the confines of the relationship, you continue to grow, evolve, and inject a sense of excitement and independence into the connection. Rule number 6. Prioritize your own needs. Rule 6 emphasizes the importance of giving precedence to your needs and well-being in any relationship. It's crucial to assert yourself and avoid finding yourself in a situation where you're not valued and treated as you deserve. With a deep understanding of your own worth, you refuse to compromise your happiness and self-esteem for someone who doesn't treat you with the care and consideration you deserve. By prioritizing your needs and happiness, you convey a clear message. You won't allow anyone to disregard your emotions or diminish your self-worth in any relationship. You stand as an equal partner, with your feelings and requirements holding significance. It's essential to remember that your goal isn't to be a doormat or seek validation from others. Instead, it's about cultivating healthy, respectful relationships grounded in self-respect. Advocating for yourself makes you an even more captivating and compelling presence in anyone's life. Rule 6 serves as a reminder that your well-being and self-respect are non-negotiable and should be your top priority. Therefore, prioritize your personal goals and interests as a paramount consideration. Rule number 7. Avoid constant availability. The most precious things in the world are not universally accessible, and similarly, you should not always be readily available to everyone. Your time inherently carries value, and you shouldn't be consistently accessible whenever others demand it. Your own life takes precedence. Envision a scenario where you're not endlessly waiting, where your existence isn't solely defined by someone else. You have your own world to relish, and they are fortunate to have a place within it. Aim for balance. Refrain from being the one who is constantly anticipating their message or at their service every moment. Demonstrate that your time and attention have significance. People naturally gravitate towards those with their own interests and plans. When they realize that you're not merely idling away, it sparks their curiosity. You prompt them to wonder about your activities and create a sense of yearning. Being constantly available implies they can have you at their convenience, but you are not just anyone. You are someone they must invest in. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about conveying that you have a life to enjoy, with or without them. If you're not consistently at their disposal, they will allocate quality time and comprehend your worth. Therefore, resist the urge to always be available. Rule number 8. Allow them to initiate conversations. Rule 8 focuses on achieving a balanced communication dynamic by avoiding the constant initiation of contact. Rather than consistently being the first to reach out, give the other person the opportunity to make the effort at times. This practice not only signals that you have your own life and interests, but also allows you to assess their level of interest. Being the sole instigator of communication may unintentionally convey the message that you are always available and willing to go to great lengths for them. It's not about playing games, but rather about maintaining equilibrium in the relationship. By occasionally taking a step back and letting them take the initiative, you provide them with space to appreciate your presence and recognize your value. This approach serves as a gentle reminder that you are not just an option, you are an individual deserving of effort and attention. Your goal is not to chase after love or friendship. It's to cultivate connections based on mutual respect. By finding this balance in communication, you create an environment where both parties are equally committed to the relationship, fostering a healthier and more balanced connection. Rule number 9. Maintain emotional balance. Rule 9 underscores the importance of preserving emotional equilibrium as you seek to become a priority in someone's life. It's about preventing your emotions from overwhelming the situation and ensuring that your needs are acknowledged and given priority. Striking a delicate balance between expressing your emotions and retaining composure is crucial. While emotions are valid and essential, an excess of emotional expression can sometimes obscure your true worth. By embracing emotional balance, you enable others to understand your feelings and requirements without feeling overwhelmed. It involves communicating your emotions in a manner that encourages prioritization without unnecessary drama. This approach is appealing because it showcases your emotional intelligence and self-discipline, helping others recognize and value your emotions and your presence in their lives. You are not suppressing your emotions. You are expressing them in a way that fosters understanding and prioritization, ultimately making it easier for others to place you at the forefront of their lives. In essence, Rule 9 serves as a reminder that your value and self-respect are of paramount importance, and you retain the power to choose those whom you allow into your life based on how they prioritize and esteem you. Rule number 10. Be ready to walk away. The final rule serves as a reminder that you should be prepared to walk away from a relationship that doesn't value you. It conveys a firm message that you won't settle for less than what you rightfully deserve, and that your self-respect is unwavering. Set clear boundaries and standards for how you expect to be treated in any relationship. If someone consistently falls short of meeting those expectations, you must be ready to part ways, regardless of the depth of your emotional attachment. Walking away isn't a matter of callousness. It's an act of self-preservation. It symbolizes your commitment to self-respect and an unwavering refusal to compromise your well-being for someone who doesn't value you. By demonstrating your willingness to walk away, you also create an environment where the other person may come to realize the gravity of the situation. They will understand that they need to step up and prioritize you if they intend to retain your presence in their life. Your goal is not to cling to relationships that fail to contribute to your happiness and self-worth. Instead, it's about fostering healthy, mutually respectful connections. And sometimes, this requires summoning the strength to let go when necessary. In summary, these 10 guidelines provide valuable insights on how to become a compelling presence in someone's life, someone they cannot resist prioritizing. By instilling a sense of fear regarding the prospect of losing you, avoiding constant availability, preserving an element of mystery, permitting them to invest in you, placing your own needs first, not revolving your life entirely around them, and striking a balance in communication, you evolve into an irresistible influence. The act of crafting your own happiness and maintaining emotional equilibrium enriches your allure. The reminder to be ready to exit relationships that fail to value you underscores the significance of self-respect. Therefore, keep in mind that you're not merely in pursuit of attention. You aspire to build relationships that are healthy, harmonious, and built on mutual respect. By adhering to these principles, you metamorphose into a person of tremendous value, and others will instinctively desire to make you a priority in their lives. If someone regards you as an option, remember that you possess the ultimate authority to exclude them from your life. As a choice, your worth is non-negotiable, and you merit companions who acknowledge and prioritize your worth. As we conclude, take a moment for personal reflection and commit to becoming the finest version of yourself. Affirm to yourself that you are the master of your own life, and that you are determined to remove anyone treating you as a secondary choice. Your time and energy are reserved for those who bring you joy and propel you toward your destiny.